Hello and welcome again to our new episode of Pinoy Bonsai. And today we will be working on this ficus that has been in my possession for I think uh, 10 years, roughly 10 years. Right, so what we are going to do today is number one, to defoliate and to put some wires on these branches. So it's a ficus, or also called as red-leaved ficus, and it's a root over rock style bonsai, and it is still currently planted on this plastic training pot. So we are now going to start defoliating this material, or this bonsai. Using this scissor, we'll be removing all the leaves in this plant. So yep, let's start off removing these leaves from this tree. I mean, it might take some time to remove all these leaves, but we really have to be careful in removing the leaves, because it might, if we don't do it right, it might damage the small fragile branches of this ficus. So defoliating before wiring is important, because this will allow us to have a clear view of the branch structures, and it'll allow us to decide which branch to remove and which branch to keep, and basically put the branches in the right place as we put the wires. And also, defoliation promotes smaller leaves, as far as I know. So as new leaves sprout, they will become smaller compared to their original size. I do this defoliation technique to this tree at least, maybe 2 or 3 times a year. Usually in the tropical country, like here in the Philippines, defoliation is not really a sensitive activity to do to plants. You can defoliate anytime. There's no spring season here or summer. Well, we do have summer season, but we don't have this winter or spring season that we have to consider. We can defoliate anytime, and the tree just grow back as normal. There's not much problem about it. So defoliate all you want when you're in a tropical country like the Philippines. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'm just using this scissors to cut those leaves away from the tree. And what's really good about this plant, that's why it's called the red-leaved ficus, is because it grows new shoots, and the young shoots are beautifully growing in color red. They are so red, like the maple tree, or the maple leaves. Okay, that's what's really beautiful about this plant. But when they grow old, the leaves, they turn into this ordinary green leaves. So I really love it when it comes to this. I really love to see this plant with its new leaves. So we are now 99 or 99.99% finished with removing all the leaves of this tree. And yeah, these are just the last amongst those leaves that you saw earlier. So now you can see the structure of the branch of this tree, and it will be easier for us now to decide you know, the branching and the wiring that we will be doing next. So pretty much have ramified well in my last trimming or last pruning that I did, and since it's going wild now again, I have to apply the wires in order to discipline these branches and put them in the direction that I want. So we have here the first branch, I think. Oh, this is not the first branch. This will be serving as the first branch. Alright. We're now gonna start putting in the wires to this tree, and I have prepared the wires that we're gonna use to train the branches. And took me some time to decide, but I really think that I have to remove this branch here because it's going way too long. I want this tree, or I want the energy of this tree to go to this branch here, because this will serve as the major branch. You see, it's a semi cascading branch, so I want all its energy to go through this branch here, and I think that I will be able to do that if I will be removing some of the branches from here and in this area. So I will be cutting this branch here, I can plant this as I cut them. And also this. And some of the branches, small unnecessary branches here. So yeah, now we'll be putting in the wires. So in putting the wires, I would usually measure the length. The branch. Putting another one to add extra strength. Wiring the tree, and this is the finished product of the wiring that I did. So let's give you a clear view of what of the results. So according to experts, when you are wiring the tree, you should not water it for a few days. Well, this is because by doing this, you will allow the tree to become a little weaker. And when the tree is weak, well, the branches will basically follow the wires, the direction of the wires that you put. So for now, this will be our activity, and I will be giving you an update soon. So thank you for viewing, or for taking some time to watch this defoliation and wiring video. Thank you and have a great day. Bye bye.